Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Falcons and the Engineers. The Engineers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Andrew Engel is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Ready now, Bart Flash. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Bart Flash.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Gutierrez is there, and he has it for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
First pitch on its way. Oh, here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
To the plate now, Steve Rice. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to Sam Moses gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So stepping in, Homer Webster. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Benny Gutierrez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-1 the count. Pops this one up. Sanders in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Gutierrez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamby is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 the count. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. An inning in the books. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bruce Sanders. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Engel is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
So now to the plate, Kevin Root, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Webster onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That is 6. The catcher, Josh Means.
So digging in now, Josh Means. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Freddie Ordonez. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's well fouled. Moses, originally from the state of Alabama. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The designated hitter, Alex Morrison.
At the plate, Alex Morrison. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Liner toward right center. Bellamy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Harold.
Settling in now, Harold Harmon. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Rodney Myers. For the series, he's 3 for 12. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 54.
Standing in, Blake Hamby. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Swinging a soft liner, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Now at the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy, the reigning batting champion in the American League. He's set, and the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Third inning, no score to this point. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
0-1 count, and the pitch to short. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Tristan Quinn. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball called for strike two.
Count 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Homer Webster. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. In now, Chase McCrary. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Brent Means.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box now, Steve Rice. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in a memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Bruce Sanders. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. On to first. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Sanchez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Freddie Ordonez.
At the plate, Freddie Ordonez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him swinging 2-0, but he missed the splitter 2-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Kevin Root comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. The 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in, Josh Means 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Stepping in now, Rodney Myers. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Blake Hamby. First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. McCrary back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
The right fielder, the 13.
Striding into the box, Jeffrey Bellamy, and their runners at the corners now. For the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And the second run will score, as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, Bart Flash, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. Striding forward now is the DH, Alex Morrison. Leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit. Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Hamby comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Harold Harmon. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Sanders backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting. The shortstop, Tristan Quinn.
Ready for another chance, Tristan Quinn. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready once again, Brent Means. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Brent Means.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
1-1. Taken, strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So striding forward now, Steve Rice. He singled his last time up. Now the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's right there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Now pitching.
So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Bruce Sanders will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. The tag, and he's out at the plate. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Homer Webster. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. In there, 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Chase McCrary stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like it.
And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play.